Hi everybody, my name's Simon Costain and I live in Australia in the beautiful city of Sydney. I've been working with ISV for over 10 years now, as I truly believe this is one of the most life-changing experiences for the people who volunteer with us and for the communities and the environments that we work to support. Congratulations on deciding to do something amazing with your summer. I guarantee this program will change your life. Alright, so let's talk about why over 40,000 students have given ISV the highest rating out of any volunteer and adventure travel program on the planet. On a scale of 1 to 5, the average student rating of ISV is 4.85, and this is absolutely phenomenal. ISV has accomplished over 4 million hours of volunteer work with students from across 800 universities. We've been around for over 30 years as a non-profit, and we are one of the largest and most respected volunteer organizations on the planet. Let's go through some examples that demonstrate why ISV is the best volunteer program for you guys. Number 1. If you're based in the US, you will have the opportunity to receive the President's Volunteer Service Award, which includes a signed letter from the President of the USA recognizing your efforts in volunteering overseas. Number 2, if you volunteer with us, you will have the opportunity to receive academic credit. Over 350 universities have granted academic credit for students volunteering with us abroad. Number 3, the US Center for Citizen Diplomacy has rated ISV as one of the top 10 volunteer programs in the world. Number 4, ISV has over 30 US senators and congressmen who are serving on our board of reference. They are all lending their name to ISV in recognition of the outstanding work that we as an organization accomplish. Number 5, TV legend Larry King has actually featured ISV on the Discovery Channel when he was documenting the phenomenal impact students are making around the world through volunteering. Number 6, guys, we work with over 150 organizations around the world that include non-profit organizations, government organizations, university organizations, and grassroots organizations who are doing amazing volunteer work. Some of these include the Peace Corps, the Red Cross, Habitat for Humanity, Conservation Volunteers Australia, and the Sierra Club. Number 7, guys, the World Youth and Student Travel Confederation recently awarded ISV with the Best Global Volunteer Project Award. And really big news, Major League Baseball's 9-time All-Star David Big Papi Ortiz has also partnered with ISV to support the amazing work that we are doing in the Dominican Republic. We are doing some fantastic work around the world, and organizations and big names are getting behind ISV to support the work that we do. Number 8, guys. Many organizations who arrange volunteer projects will simply take your money, send you off overseas, and do nothing to guarantee an amazing experience. ISV is different. We partner closely with every single host organization. We give them the most amount of training and the most amount of support to ensure that your experience is nothing less than life-changing. Guys, we have project leaders and tour leaders who will make your experience absolutely phenomenal. They are so full of information, and every single day they'll be teaching you all about the local culture, the history of the country, and the environmental wonders that you're experiencing. Number 10, instead of traveling by yourself, you'll be traveling with a whole bunch of students from all around the world. So get ready to make heaps and heaps of friends as you share this experience together. And lastly, guys, this is truly the perfect mix of amazing volunteer work with life-changing adventure travel. You get to give back, you get to make a difference through your volunteer project, and then you get to go and have the adventure of a lifetime. Guys, there is a reason why over 30 US senators have lent their name to ISV. There is a reason why the US State Department has said that ISV is one of the top 10 volunteer programs in the world. And there is a reason why over 350 universities grant academic credit to students traveling with our program. If you want to travel overseas, you've got to travel with the best. And ISV has the resources, the infrastructure, and the heart to make sure your experience is truly life-changing. I do want to say that this is not for everyone. And that is for 2 main reasons. First of all, guys, we are not a spring break program. Don't get me wrong, our students have the time of their lives, but if all you want to do is get trashed and sleep all day, contact one of your spring break programs because we are so much more than that. Okay, let's go ahead and talk about the program. Make sure you look on the website for detailed itineraries and project details. First of all, when you sign up for ISV, about 55 days before you begin your program, we're going to send you a travel manual. It will contain everything you need to know about the country, what to bring, what not to bring, and stuff like that. Then put on your seatbelts, buckle up, and hit the skies because your 4-week adventure is about to begin. Now, as you know, the first 2 weeks is a volunteer program where you have one of 2 choices. You could work in a conservation program supporting environmental initiatives, or you could work in community development supporting communities that need your help. No matter what project you choose, there are 6 things in common with every ISV project. Number 1 is your host organization. As a volunteer, you'll be working to support a host organization within the country that is doing amazing work. These include non-profits, government organizations, and grassroots organizations that ISV is partnered with, and we help them achieve their goals. Number 2 is the food. The food you'll be having on your trip is the local cuisine of the culture. So get ready to experience, if you're in Costa Rica, you might have, say, rice and beans for breakfast, rice and beans for dinner, and on weekends, you might have beans and rice. I'm not kidding, guys. It's just rice and beans with combinations of lots of different things, and it's awesome. Or if you come and join me in Australia, you might get to have a big koala burger or something like that, and that is a terrible joke. They probably won't edit that out. All right, sorry about that. Okay, now, if any of you guys are vegetarian, that's not a problem. You'll be well catered for on your trip. Now, in terms of accommodation, the accommodation you'll be staying in is really, really cool. You could be staying with local families, you could be staying in bunkhouses in the jungle, or you could also be staying on really cool accommodation specially designed by your project. It really depends on what your project is and where it's located. Now, the work, guys. The work is absolutely amazing. Expect to work hard over your 2-week volunteer project, but you're going to achieve a lot. We've had some volunteer teams who've planted over 6,000 trees in 2 weeks, or managed to build a home for a homeless family in the Dominican Republic. At the end of your trip, you're going to say, wow, I have made a huge difference to this community or to this environment. Now, in terms of experience, you don't need to have any experience to volunteer with ISV. You'll get all the training, tools, and equipment that you need. And lastly, guys, the projects are really educational. As I mentioned, your project leaders are super knowledgeable, and you're going to really be interacting with the local communities and learning everything about your project and why it's making such a difference. There is a reason why universities grant academic credit, because you will be learning heaps on this trip, and you will be coming out learning so much more than any other travel program. Guys, that is a little bit about our projects. There was a lot of information there. Jump online or jump on YouTube and search for ISV volunteer programs. You can learn so much more. Let's move on to the other part, which is the second 2 weeks, ISV's Incredible Adventure Tour. No matter what tour you choose, there are some things in common with all of our programs. Number 1 is you will be led by professional tour leaders, and they will make your trip absolutely magical. Number 2, guys, is the educational emphasis still continues. Although we're having a great time jumping off cliffs and swimming through rivers, you're going to learn everything that there is to know about the environments that you're traveling through, the cultures that you're traveling through. You're going to have an amazing time learning as you travel. Number 3, guys, ISV includes 5 incredible activities in the base price of your program. These range from a 3-day whitewater rafting trip to ziplining experiences and canyoning and stuff like that. But for the real adrenaline junkies out there, you can take on what we call an optional activity package, which is more stuff that you can do during standard free time. Number 4, ISV works with some of the most credible and reputable operators in the host country, and trust me, safety is always our number 1 concern. Number 5, guys, all tours have some free time. So although you're going to be super pumped full of adrenaline, there will be some chill time where you can just take some time out and relax on the beach. And lastly, guys, I do want to stress no activity is compulsory. Let's say we're in Costa Rica and we're rappelling down a 100-foot cliff and you look over the edge and you freak out and you don't want to do it. Not a problem. You won't be forced to do any activity you don't want to do. We just want you to have the best time possible. All right, guys, thank you very much for coming out. Hope you found this information meeting very informative. Again, check out what's on the website, check out all the details on YouTube, and you can be assured that you're going to have the most amazing experience overseas. Congratulations on deciding to do something different with your summer. I hope your university leader or your student rep has got you ready and excited. If you have any questions at all, get in touch with the ISV office and make sure that you put your application in right now, so we'll see you overseas this summer. Thanks very much.